Hey, so as you can see, still covered in snow here right now, so not a lot going on with the lawn. But I did mention during my trip to the Equip Expo in October that Toro was coming out with an electric TimeMaster. Well, now there's a page on their website, so wanted to kind of compare details with what I shared with you back then to what's available on the website now. This is a segment from my podcast, the Cherish Each Moment podcast. If you're not subscribed to that, shameless plug there. I'll leave a link down in the description, you can check that out. But this is from my podcast, going over Toro's landing page for the electric TimeMaster and all the details that they're sharing here and all the options that it's going to be available in. So enjoy, here you go. More info on Toro's electric TimeMaster. So this past October, I shared some pretty big news from Toro that they would be bringing an electric TimeMaster lawnmower to market this year. And wouldn't you know it, they finally have a dedicated landing page on their website with all the details. I'll leave a link in the description area for you to check it out, but I want to go through this and see how this information compares to what I shared a few months ago and what features and details are standing out to me. I've only skimmed over the page once quickly, so this is going to be a pretty hot take. I'm very excited about this product, I will say that. People have been asking about it for several years now, and rumors have been flying around over the last couple of years about whether or not Toro was actually going to do something like this. And you can imagine how excited I was at the Equip Expo a few months ago when I learned about this, and I'm just as anxious to know if it's going to meet expectations, especially given its price point. I know a lot of people were pretty surprised at the price. I was too. I still am, but I do have some news in that category. I don't know if whether or not it's good news is up to you, but I do have some news in that category. There are some different pricing options available here, and I'll break those down in a minute. So let's dive in here. Let's go through this page and see what we can learn and what's going on here with the eTimemaster. So right off the bat, we have a very catchy image of the mower. Its overall shape looks very familiar. It's a similar body style. It's got the updated personal pace handle. I'm also noticing an updated grab handle. If you recall, the gas TimeMaster comes with a blue grab handle to help with hills. And the eTimemaster, and yes, they are calling it the eTimemaster, it is trademarked. The eTimemaster appears to have a black grab handle with a very different shape to it. I'm also seeing headlights on the front of the power unit. We have to expect headlights, right? There has to be headlights on an electric lawnmower. All of Toro's electric mowers, actually I take that back. The Recycler did not have headlights. The Super Recycler has headlights. And these headlights look almost the same as the Super Recycler, and I would probably bet that they are. And I'm kind of disappointed by that, because one of the things that you would think about an electric lawnmower, obviously they're putting headlights on it because they want you to have expectations that you can mow at night. And in my opinion, you can never have enough light. So I was hoping that with a bigger mower, we could expect bigger lights on this. But it looks like they're exactly the same as the Super Recycler. So hopefully I can get a chance to put them side by side and compare. But that's what we're looking at right now. Height adjustment handles, they look the same. And I am disappointed to see that Toro is still going with the gray wheels. Man, we need to get black wheels on the TimeMaster, and I think a lot of you would agree with me there. A lot of us have been spraying the wheels with Plasti Dip, spraying them black, and they look so much better. In fact, I think I need to redo mine. Some of it's peeling off. I think a little bit of touch-up or just redoing it would probably be better to get them all nice and fresh. But yes, black wheels. Maybe one day, but not this time. The description on the page reads, the 60-volt max 30-inch eTimemaster mower helps you tackle more yard in less time, 40% less mowing time to be exact. It also gives you the option of 3 active battery ports for up to 100 minutes of runtime, and personal pace auto drive that detects your pace and adjusts on the go. Prepare to get more of your day back. So there's going to be some options here, and I remember learning about this back in October, and we'll go over each of those in just a bit. There's going to be 3 options. Scrolling down to the next section, we learn a little bit more about some of these features. The first is that there are 3 battery ports, and it says, our power head comes with 2 10-amp-hour battery ports that give you up to 65 minutes of runtime and the ability to cut 2/3 of an acre. An optional third port boosts runtime up to 100 minutes and lets you mow up to 1.1 acres on a single charge. Nothing can stop you now. The marketing team's having fun there. I bet Toro was looking forward to this too, to be honest. I think they know the popularity of the TimeMaster, and being able to add it to the 60-volt lineup is probably a big win, big milestone for them. So I think they're having fun with this. It does say here that the power head comes with 2 10-amp-hour battery ports. There's 3 battery ports on here. I wonder if the third port supports a 10-amp-hour battery or not. You might not be able to run 3 10-amp-hour batteries, because if you think about it, running 2 10-amp-hour batteries to get 65 minutes of runtime, and it's saying that you can get up to 100 minutes with a third battery, but it doesn't specify whether or not that third port supports 10-amp-hour batteries, because obviously the 10-amp-hour batteries are going to be bigger. So something, another outstanding question here for me. Running 2 of the new 10-amp-hour batteries will give you just over an hour of runtime, which is plenty for me. I take maybe 20 or 30 minutes to mow in my backyard, and I just mow my backyard with the TimeMaster. So I would expect to get at least 2 mows out of this in a single charge, which is good. Obviously, bigger batteries are going to take longer to charge too, so something else to keep in mind. And then if you use a third battery, you can get up to 100 minutes of runtime. And like I said, that extra 40 minutes or 35 minutes, whatever it is, math is hard, that's only going to be achieved with the bigger battery. So if it does support a 10-amp-hour battery, like I hope it does, it's going to take a 10-amp-hour battery to get that extra 35 minutes. Otherwise, if it doesn't support a 10-amp-hour battery, it'll support hopefully a 7.5-amp-hour battery. Time will tell. That's something that we'll need to get an answer on. And obviously, batteries are expensive. But the nice thing is, if you're already invested in Toro's ecosystem, you have batteries, and you can mix and match battery sizes. So you can have the 2 10-amp-hour batteries plus a 5-amp-hour battery or a 2.5-amp-hour battery. Throw it in there, and you'll get a little bit of extra mowing time out of that, which is nice. The next image shows off the 30-inch deck. Same as the gas, nothing new here. And I like that Toro does that with their mowers. All of their electric mowers look just like the gas equivalent. It's the same deck. It's the same handle. In this case, with the eTimemaster, we're getting an updated personal pace handle to match the rest of the lineup, which is nice. But generally, everything is the same, which is cool. It looks like a TimeMaster. It's going to feel like a TimeMaster. It's going to feel like a Toro mower, which is nice. The third image highlights the personal pace, which isn't new, but we do have a closer look at this new grab handle. I like that it's black and not blue. It blends in with the rest of the handle assembly, and I think that's a better choice color-wise. I really do. It blends in. It looks good. Now, if only they made that same color decision on the wheels. That's going to bother me. The next section has a nice gallery of pictures, and it looks really good. The new 10-amp-hour batteries look nice, and I can also tell that they're going to be significantly heavier than what we're used to. It looks like they have a handle on them to make it easier to lift and carry. But overall, this mower looks really sharp. It looks like a TimeMaster. The only question is, will it perform like a TimeMaster? Like I said, there are 3 options to choose from when you buy the mower. As I mentioned in my video back in October, the first option will include the 2 10 amp hour batteries and 2 chargers. Yes, you're getting 2 chargers. And that's going to be model number 21491. And as I mentioned before, no surprise here, it's going to retail at $23.99. And that's one mower, 2 10 amp hour batteries. Option number 2 is model number 21493. That comes with the mower and 1 10 amp hour battery, 1 5 amp hour battery, 1 2.5 amp hour battery, and 2 chargers. So 2 chargers, no matter which option you go with. This I'm considering to be the entry-level option, which they're giving you 3 batteries of different sizes so that you have the batteries for the mower, and then you can get the tool-only option for, say, a leaf blower and a string trimmer, and then you've got the smaller batteries to support those. That set is priced at $22.99, so $100 less. And the third option, which I had no idea they were going to do this, is a tool only. Obviously, there's people out there like me that are invested in the ecosystem. You have batteries. You have, if you're anything like me, you have a collection of batteries. You can never have enough batteries. But if you don't want the 10 amp hour batteries and you want to, say, use your 6 amp hour batteries or your 7.5 amp hour batteries, whatever, you can get the tool only. That model number is 21491T, and it's going to retail at $18.99. So if you've been following along with the show or just keeping your own close eye on Home Depot's website, you know that the price on the gas TimeMaster has gone up twice over the last 6 months. It went from $9.99 to $14.99, and now the base model gas TimeMaster without the electric start, so it's just the pull start, is retailing at $15.99, and now you have the electric start retailing at $16.99, and then the the battery is at $18.99, and I believe that's true. Yep, I'm looking at Home Depot's website right now, which the electric TimeMaster is not yet listed on Home Depot's website, but that's okay. Yeah. Actually, I want to get my facts straight here. Electric start option on the Toro TimeMaster is $15.99. So, excuse me for that one. $15.99 for the electric start, and $16.99 here. So let's see. What's the difference? Something's wrong here. This is interesting. $15.99 for the electric start, $16.99 for the pull start. That seems backwards to me. It's always been the opposite. So I wonder if Home Depot is just backwards right now. But we've got one option for $15.99, one option for $16.99, and then the tool only for the 60 volt is going to be $18.99. So there we go. That's Toro's eTimemaster. Those are the details. That's what we know. And I can tell you this is probably going to be one of the most talked about products coming to market this year. And based on the conversations I'm seeing online, it appears to already be a mixed bag of opinions. I'm seeing some people are really excited about it. They're going to buy it. And there's others who just don't want anything to do with it. They're skeptical. They're thinking it's not going to compare or compete with the gas version. I'm skeptical too. I want the answers. But at this point, all I can say is time will tell. And you know what? I can't wait.